Hi, I'm Cathy Kelley for Red Carpet Report, and you might think we're in Kansas City, but we are not. We are on set of Switched at Birth in Santa Clarita, California. We're going to be talking to some of the stars about season 3. We are here with Lucas on the Switched at Birth set, and this season has been dramatic thus far, but I've heard the second half gets even crazier.
Yes. There's a lot of crazy things that happen.
Yeah.
Not so much with my character. Everybody else around, there's been, there's tears thrown around, there's yelling, there's screaming, there's relationships up in the air and falling back down. Lots of craziness, as, per usual with Switched at Birth. So I'd say, we're just keeping the tradition alive.
And you guys are a very tight-knit cast, but I want to talk about a specific story. You teaching Katie the High School Musical dance.
What? Who told you that?
I mean, I heard a rumor.
Yeah, Katie actually came to me when we started shooting the pilot and told me that she was a huge High School Musical fan and said that she actually listened to I Want It All, one of the songs that I sang with Ashley Tisdale in the third movie, on the way to her audition for Switched at Birth. And it was what gave her the confidence to book the part. And so it was really a thing that we've always talked about. And so one day we were, spending time in the on base camp and didn't really have much to do. And we were dancing around and acting silly. And she asked if I'd teach her the "We're All in This Together" dance. So we did that for a while. And Vanessa got most of it on video as well. So it's captured forever. It was hard for me to remember all of it, actually. Really? Yeah, it's been a few years since 2006.
So do you have a specific memory from being on set this season that was your favorite?
Well, I've been in and out a lot this season. Oh man, I'm trying to think. Not off the top of my head, I can't think of anything that was great because, it's not really an up and down kind of experience here on Earth, on Switched at Birth. It's just generally pretty great all the time. We don't really have much drama. There's not a whole lot of stuff going on behind the scenes that messes things up. We come to work, we hang out, we have a good time.
I love that you said on Earth because I asked Vanessa what the big reveal was going to be, and she said aliens. So
yes, Switched at Birth in space. Oh, whoops. We're not supposed to say that. Don't tell anybody. Toby goes to Mars.
That'd be cool. Do you need a passport for that?
I don't think so. Okay. I mean, just as long as NASA clears you, I think you're good.
So if you weren't acting, what would you be doing then? Astronaut?
No. Although going to space would be one of the coolest things. I think I admire people who go into that profession. It's pretty amazing. The ultimate explorer, really. I mean, I always say that I would do something else in the arts. I love to sing and write music and all that stuff, and I like to paint. I like to take pictures. I could be any one of those things, an artist, a photographer. But if I couldn't do anything in the arts, it would have to be something that I'm traveling all the time, Not like a diplomat, but, I don't know. Start some organization that would take me around the world and help people. I don't know.
So Toby, he's got the band.
Not anymore.
I know, but in real life, I know you can sing, obviously, but in real life, how musically inclined are you?
Pretty heavily. Music is actually what got me into acting in the first place. When I was a little kid, I always used to sing and play instruments and stuff, but, that's kind of what got me into musical theater, and then I was like, whoa, acting, that's cool. So yeah, I've got a little recording studio in my house, and, I like to play different instruments and write songs and goof off and have fun.
And this show, one of the reasons why I love it and why fans love it so much is because it tackles a lot of serious issues. One of them that came up in the last episode, cyberbullying. Why do you think that was an important issue to address?
Well, everyone's tackling that issue right now, and I feel like, hey, it's a good fad to jump on because, obviously it's a serious issue. And what I think everyone isn't really talking about but understands, I think it's just kind of given that it's not something new. I mean, bullying has always been around. Now with the advancement of technology with, social networking and how quickly you can communicate with people. I mean, I even remember when I was a kid and, AOL was like just starting out. Yeah. Dial up, completely different world. These kids, they don't know what they got. But, going into chat rooms and stuff like that was like the first kind of telecommunication for me, that it was a wide world, just a world wide web, you might say, of possibilities. You might. Anyway, it's important because kids are going through a lot of changes. It's such a tough time, and it's hard for people who don't get a lot of love and appreciation and trust and faith at home. And when they go to school, it's so easy for people to get picked on or for them to pick on others. And it's not just the big kids who push you into the lockers anymore that can bully. Yeah. It's anybody. Yeah. And so yeah, I'm excited that everyone's kind of jumping on that bandwagon, bringing out the truth that, hey, everybody's been bullied, one time in their life, and it's important that we just love each other. Yeah.
And I love the way that the show addressed it as well. Shifting gears a little bit, you're wearing a Superman shirt. If you were a superhero, what superhero would you be?
That's tough. Yeah. I mean, I do like Superman, yeah. But I also like Batman as well. I'm kind of into superheroes. I like them a lot. I was extremely fortunate to play a young Lex Luthor on Smallville, which turned into the clone of Lex Luthor, which turned into Superboy, which Superboy is an awesome superhero to be. He is half Lex Luthor and half Clark Kent, so he is good and evil with all of the powers of Superman, and has that whole Spider-Man thing, like power, responsibility, evil, good, like all that stuff mixed in together. It was pretty rad. I picked up a tractor over my head, ran really fast, did the, heat vision, the whole bit. So it was pretty amazing.
Probably had to work out a lot to lift the tractor too.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't get it on my first try, that's for sure.
Who does? Well, Lucas, thank you so much for talking to us. And why should people tune in to the rest of the season of Switched at Birth?
Because I grew facial hair just for this show.
That's a reason. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, click like, subscribe to our channel, and leave us a comment letting us know what your favorite episode of Switched at Birth was this season.